Hello everyone, welcome to the very first video on our CODE4 YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Gomez and we are a software development team, and there are 4 members in our team including myself. Others are Vidula Dantanarayana, Dilshan Perera and Sathira Dissanayake. Currently we are still undergraduates at SLIT campus in Sri Lanka and currently studying in third year first semester and specializing on software engineering. So the video is basically on a system that we have developed for a project in our semester. Okay, the system is sensor system for fire alarms. So I'll give a brief idea about the system. So we'll just think the system is for a hotel, and in the hotels we can just think there might be different floors. In a floor there might be particular rooms. So in a room you can just think there would be a fire alarm, and through that fire alarm we'll be getting carbon dioxide and smoke levels through a sensor to our system. So from those sensor details we'll be doing some actions, sending notifications and alerting the admins. Alright, to view those sensor details we have developed a web page for clients, and also to do some actions on sensors we have developed a desktop UI, desktop application for the admins. Alright, so that is the basic idea about the system. So we'll download our system to the PC. So I'll show you how. This repo is still private, so we'll make it as public. Then you can clone or download from that option. Here I'm using git bash to clone the system through our git repo. Alright, so until it gets cloned, I'll explain you our software architecture, high level architecture. Alright, for the desktop application we have used the RMI server, and for the interfaces we have used JAVAFX. And for the REST API we have used, for the server we have used APACHE, XAMPP, and also for the database we have used MYSQL. For the runtime environment we have used Node.Js, and we have developed the REST API through EXPRESSJS. And we have used some email services to the REST API to send some emails to our clients. And make sure I have to mention especially in here we do not have any physical sensors in our hand to get some sensor details. So because of that we have used a client application to generate some random carbon dioxide and smoke levels to our system. There we can do our actions from those sensor details. Alright, now the project has been cloned. Git bash shows as completed. Then we'll create the tables in our database. Before that you have to start the XAMPP servers, Apache and the MySQL servers. Then you have to access the phpMyAdmin web browser. There you have to create a database from the script file name. The script file name is ds sensor system. So from this name you have to create a database in phpMyAdmin. Then you have to import the relevant script file to your database to create the tables. So you can find out when you download the project there would be a database folder. Inside that you can find out the script file. Then you can download it, then click on go. Then the relevant tables will be created. It will get some time. Okay, the tables are created. Alright, make sure your XAMPP is running, because without XAMPP you cannot do this task. Now you have to go to the web API folder through a CMD. Then you have to install the node modules folder. For that you have to give as the command npm install. There all the node module dependencies and module folders, module files will be installed to your web API. Then only you can run your REST API, otherwise you cannot run. That is the requirement of Node.js running runtime environment. Alright, Now the node modules folder has been installed. The npm installation is completed. You can find the node modules folder inside your web API folder. Okay, now you have to go to the same folder, inside to the same folder, which is web API. Then give the command as nodemon. You have to go inside through a cmd, and also make sure XAMPP is still running. Okay, to run the REST API you should run the XAMPP servers. Okay, so go to the browser and give the link as localhost and the port as 3000. Alright, this is a web page, and also we have activated the browser notifications, web notifications also. Alright, and if you want you can deactivate the notifications through this option. Then you won't get any web notifications hereafter. Okay, now I will explain you regarding our sensor details table. So you can find there are two colors that we have highlighted the rows, black and red. If the row is highlighted in black, the sensor is inactive. Okay, we are not getting any carbon dioxide or smoke levels to these sensors. But if the row is highlighted in red, it is a critical situation. According to our project guidelines, if the carbon dioxide or smoke level is more than 5, it should be a critical situation. So because of that, we have highlighted the row in red. Okay, now I will explain you regarding the projects. Okay, so I told you regarding random carbon dioxide and smoke level generator. For that we have used a client application, that is the sensor application. All right, and also desktop application is the UI, and the server application is the RMI server. Now we have to open the projects from NetBeans one by one, and also make sure according to our project guidelines we have to update our web page in every 5 seconds, and we have to update our desktop application in every 15 seconds. Okay, and also while you are opening the projects, okay, while you're opening the projects, if you get any errors saying that to resolve the jar files, okay, then you can go to the desktop folder. In library folder you can find out all the required jar files. We have included them inside this folder. So if you get any errors saying that to resolve the jar files, you can go to this folder and you can add those required jar files by resolving the errors one by one. Okay, and before running these projects you have to clean, then you have to build them. Okay, so do it accordingly. Sometimes when you are building the project, you will get like a build failed, but that will not affect your project. Then you have to run the sensor application first, then you can check the web page. It is getting updated in every 5 seconds. We are getting random carbon dioxide and smoke levels from the from that sensor application project, and it is getting updated in every 5 seconds automatically on runtime environment of Node.Js. Then you can run the RMI server and the desktop application like this. Once you run the desktop application, you should get the login UI first, and make sure before running the desktop you have to run the RMI server. Give the password as 123. Okay, then this is our desktop application. Go to sensors option, then you can find all the sensor details that we have added for now. Okay, and here you can find out the desktop notification also it is getting updated accordingly. Okay, now I will explain about a behavior feature of this RMI server. Okay, if the web page is accessed, or else if it is open only, it will get updated in every 5 seconds. That is a normal feature of a website. But in this RMI server of this desktop application, even though if the desktop application is minimized, okay, even though if it is not opened, it will get updated in every 15 seconds. So you can find out the notification is getting popped up from desktop. So that is the main feature of this RMI server. All right, now we can add a new sensor. I'll give the name as sensor dummy. Okay, so then we can recognize it separately, and the floor 1, room 1. Okay, so sensor is added successfully. We can go to the database and we can find the newly added sensor there. Okay, the sensor is added, and you can find out on the web page and in the desktop application. And make sure when we are adding a new sensor, we consider as it is active. Obviously it is active, then only you can make it as inactive or active. Then after, according to the status, the carbon dioxide and smoke level will be generated. Okay, then I will edit a sensor. Click on the sensor for 2 times, the double click. Then you can find out the edited part is edited in the table on web page also, and in the desktop application also. Okay, the flow edited. Then I will make this sensor as inactive. Click on inactive radio button, then save it, then check the table. So the status is inactive, and in the web page also the row is highlighted in black, inactive. We are not getting any sensor details. In the desktop application also is the same. Alright, now I will explain regarding the email service that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and I have to mention that we have used as the host for the email, that is ethereal email host. You can use whatever the host that you prefer, it is Gmail or whatever. So because that we have used a common host, because that we will not have to give our personal email, login and password to send emails. Okay, so first of all, to activate this email service in this project, you have to go to the index.js file inside the web API folder. In this file, we have mentioned by commenting the method. Before that, you have to enter your email address and your details as a client. You have to enter to this table, clients table, then only you can get emails to your email address. And go to the send email method in index.js folder. There we have commented regarding the host and regarding the username and the password. Okay, you can change according to your preference. Now I will show how to use ethereal email service from this software. I have mentioned the website URL in a text file. Get it and copy paste it to the browser. Create a new account. There they will provide a username and the password. Copy and paste it to the client part and also to the admin part, because we will be generating 2 types of emails for admins and for clients. We'll be sending separate emails to admins and for all the clients. Then you can open the mailbox in the ethereal email website. Once you do providing the username and password, then you can refresh the mailbox. Then you can see time to time we'll be sending some emails to the clients and to the admins. So there are two types of emails. Alert important type is for clients, and admin alert important type is for admins. So you can find the required details will be in the email, then we'll be sending to the client and also to the admin separate one saying as hey admin likewise. Alright, so this was the software that we have developed, and I will mention the repo link in the description, and also do subscribe to our YouTube channel and also give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and also if you have queries just comment below, then we will answer to your query. Alright, so thank you very much and have a nice day.